you said you live from Las Vegas. Oh, 4th down and 6. Come on. It's a big play right here. This could be game right here. Come on. Come on. Come on, son. No catch. Wait. They saying he caught it. How you gonna say it's a catch? He didn't even have the ball. There you go. They trying to help him. Come on, man. Good play, Diggs. Way to come back. They gonna try to give him the ball. You saw that? Talking about it was a catch. There you go, Diggs. Yeah, no catch. And they tried to say it was a catch. And they be talking about that the refs be trying to cheat for the Cowboys. Yeah. This still don't look good, though. We supposed to beat the Giants by more than this, man. Why y'all still looking at it? The man ain't even catch the ball. He ain't even catch the ball. Stop playing. His feet are down, but he didn't have the ball. Hey, Aaron, Malik Neighbors caught the ball on the sideline, but he didn't complete the catch. But he looked like he's hurt now. Feelings might be hurt, though. But Micah Parsons, man, Just Black, what's up? If any of y'all want to come on here, just let me know. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link in the comments. So y'all can jump right on here with me. Whoo, this game is not, I repeat, is not supposed to be this close. Yeah, we better run the clock out. Come on, Zeke. See, there you go. I knew they were going to put Zeke in there. Come on, run this clock out. Let's go, Zeke. Run them. There you go. That's like 7 yards. Now, why won't you do this at the beginning of the game? Yeah, they are hanging around, but they don't even have to. Did Malik get injured? No, that was Micah Parsons. They got injured. Yep, that was Micah Parsons. They got injured. But hopefully he's all right, though. Man. So damn boring. Yeah, it was. Wait a minute. TikTok, they saying they filtering some of your comments. Let them all come through here. They probably saying something hyped over playing the Giants. Nah. Actually, I'm not really hyped. I'm a little annoyed. Come on, Zeke. Come on. You got to get one more yard, Zeke. Come on, Zeke. Get that first down. Get to that imaginary line. Nah, no way I'm hyped over this game, man. 20-15 against the Giants. We got to do better than this. We got to do better than this. Prescott's so overrated. Can't wait to play you guys. Lions are going to beat you all. Hey, who do the Lions have this week? Y'all got a tough game this week. You better stop worrying about my Cowboys. Worry about who you got this week. I know you ready for those Cowboys, though. As usual. Trying to figure out what happened to Neighbors over there. Seattle, there you go. Y'all got a good game this week, Todd. You worried about them Cowboys. That's right. That's what you always worried about. Y'all always worried about them Cowboys, America's team. You happy because the Cowboys. Listen, I'm happy that they winning, but I need them to win in more convincing fashion than this. This is ugly. This is real ugly. But I will take the win. Most definitely. That's right, Cowboys Nation. Cowboys Nation. Yeah, I got it down low so they won't try to get me. What up? What up? Whoo! That's to the 2-minute warning. We might have to throw the ball once. Nah, never mind. Don't even try to throw the ball. We got automatic Aubrey. Yep, a win is a win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the Yeah, look, if y'all want to get on here, Eric Gray. Yeah, this is good. Come on. Man, CD. I don't even know what to say about him. Nah, not yet, Aaron. Not yet. It's almost over though. It's down to the 2-minute warning, and the Cowboys up 20-15. We trying to run the clock out. But more importantly, just hold on to the ball. Run it down as low as you can. If you can't get a first down, you got automatic Aubrey to try to put this lead back up to 8. Yep, you got it. Listen, I ain't staying on here too long. I just wanted to give y'all a chance to talk some trash because I know how y'all do. Come on in here and talk. Yes, we got to run the clock out, but they might have to throw the ball because the Giants are stacking that offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised if they go play action. But yeah, run that clock out, and if you can't, you got the best kicker in the league right now. I hope I ain't jinxing him, but that boy too good probably to get jinxed. Oh, y'all running those likes up over there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why can't I get y'all over to YouTube? Look, all of y'all over here, go to YouTube. Go and Crank 365 and Dallas Cowboys Collaboration 2 on YouTube. If you go on there, you can jump on here with me. Hey, no Diddy. Come on, Cowboys, just finish this off. Finish them off. I ain't talking no trash till the clock goes 0:00 or semicolon. Nah, colon. Yeah. You said I hope not. You don't want to stole a win? Hey, Carl, I will take it. Dallas has the ball and they just trying to run the clock out like the Ravens did us. Like the Ravens did to us. Hey, I don't care what you talking about. Right. Yep. Keep your mouth shut. That's it. Until that clock goes 0.00, then you can talk trash. Until then, let's just finish this game off. Yeah, I see all of y'all on here. Y'all waiting for the Cowboys to lose, right? So y'all can talk some trash to me. Come on, here we go. Hold that ball. Man, I understand what you're doing, but you can't just listen. Let me be quiet. This is above my pay grade right here to tell them what to do. But we'll see. See, look at this. Look at this. 1.1. Whoo! What's up, Tim? Yes, sir. Cash F. Hey, man, it's a lot of y'all coming on here. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all coming over from TikTok. There you go. Go ahead over here to YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Run these same numbers up right here. Y'all got over here. Over to YouTube. It's down to a minute. We down to a minute. Since 65. Roger. Get on over here to YouTube so you can come on in here. Since 1965, 59 years old. That's what I'm talking about. All right, automatic Aubrey on here again. Come on now. Get this up to 8. Ooh, come on, hook in there. Boy, now the Giants got a chance with 28 seconds. First miss. All right. And wouldn't he miss it right here, too? Right? Yeah. That's why I said you got to try to get as close as you can. See, they got too complacent with this guy, man. That's automatic Aubrey. All right, here we go. First miss from 50 plus. Yeah, right. All right, y'all got to come up with a play right here. Without, pick it. And they got to do this. How long was it from 51 yards out, X Factor? 51 yards out. Look, the boys have played horrible the whole season. This is what you get when you don't play preseason. You got guys out here getting cramps. They should have thrown the ball. See, now look, if they would have thrown the ball, Tim, then we would have been saying they should have just run the clock out. You can't win. So, yeah, come on in here and talk that stuff. Tell me what you're saying. Come on, defense. Come on. Here we go. All right, third down. You said the TV is ahead of you? Okay. So, X Factor, we should have picked up Derrick Henry, and they could have if they would have signed Dak and CD earlier. They would have had more money on the salary cap. But no, they wanted to wait and play this game. Come on, man. They need to play in preseason that way. Exactly. They're going to have cobwebs for the first 4 games probably because they don't play preseason no more. But I get it. You don't want to get anybody hurt, but still, you could have had CD in training camp at least. All right, come on. Make this stop. Turn around. Oh, he's down there. Woo! There we go. Good catch. All right, game time. Game time. Y'all can talk all you want to, but I will take that win. I will take that win. 5 seconds left. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. We'll take it, though. We will take it. Now we got to check on Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence. That's tough. This is tough. Yep, game sealed with that interception. Our defense needs. The defense didn't play too bad against the run. But, man, hey, Roger, nice meeting you too, man. Jones is a douchebag. Dallas will choke. Just got the #1 gifter. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. They should have played the starters on the defense, especially with the – listen, I understand why they didn't play the starters because they didn't want to get anybody hurt. But this is rough right here. This is rough. Man. I'm just going to read the comments on here because I want to see what y'all have to say. Say an ugly win, but I'll take it. Yep. I will take it too. Yes, sir. Have to pressure the quarterback more. Yes. Got to pressure the quarterback more and stop the run. Now, they stopped the run today, but I don't know if that was just the Giants' running game isn't that good. But listen, we'll take it. We will take it. You shared the live. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all sharing the live. That's what I'm talking about. I'm reading all the comments because I'm enjoying this. This is therapy for me because they got to play better than this, man. They have to play better than this. it would have been an easier field goal if they had better play calling? Absolutely. 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 You got to get them closer than that. But they do this all the time. All the time. Adam, what's good? What's good? Adam, you know what to do. Come on in here. We got a tough schedule and got to improve. Yes, every team needs to improve, but we need to improve big time, especially on that defense. And we got to get this offensive line playing better than this. They can't get any holes for the running backs. Look, the best running back we had out there today was CeeDee Lamb, and I do not want him to keep on running the ball. CeeDee Lamb is too slim to be running the ball like that. Y'all coming to the crib next. Hey, DJ, go get him. No Micah, is he done? I saw him. He looked like he hurt his knee, but I hope he's not done. Boy, he better not be. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm so that's why they don't play in preseason. Just for that right there. All right, they better go ahead and give him an extension now. Give him. Yeah, I saw him. I don't have a report on him yet, but look, we about to get some reports on all of these guys right quick. We about to get some reports real fast. I hope he's not done. Nah. That run play to CD is going to get him. Exactly, Tim. They better stop running him. I really almost thought the Cowboys was going to let me down again. Listen, they might have. Here we go with the Commanders. The Commanders fans are already talking trash. Here they go. Beating the Giants isn't a big deal. I agree. But listen, I will take the win. Thank you, Candace. They finally stopped the run. Now, do you think that it was the Giants, or do you think our defense just improved against the run that fast? We'll see. Giants fans mad? Yeah, they should be. We finished that game without Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence. I will take the win. Exactly. That's like being excited to win against the Browns. Listen, I will take that win against the Browns. Every other team is happy to beat the Browns. It was a team win. Yes. They gave Jones 10 seconds back there. How about that? It was just the Giants. We still look suspect. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Cowboys fans are realistic. Y'all always trying to go in on the Cowboys fans, but listen, we are realistic. Giants are not that good. A better quarterback and run game, Cowboys lose. I agree. I definitely agree with that. We got to get better than this. And I think it all starts with the offensive line. The offensive line has to get that running game going and keep Dak Prescott clean back there. And listen, I was happy with CeeDee Lamb and his attitude today. See, look, he all happy today because he was getting the ball. I still think they should have gotten him the ball even more. He got 7 catches for 98 yards. I was looking for CD to get at least 150 tonight. Stephen A. Smith is not going to have a laughing video. Man. Never mind. I ain't even going to go there. I ain't worried about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a Cowboys fan. Don't y'all get it? He's a Cowboys fan. All he does is talk about the Cowboys. You know why? Because he knows where the ratings are. You talk about the Cowboys, the Lakers, and the Yankees. That's all you got to do. Talk about those 3. They didn't play anybody. Listen, what was the Giants' record? That was somebody. Almost all our wins last season were blowouts. That wasn't good in the long run. Exactly. I agree. Yep. I agree. Because this year you building a little bit of character when you get these close wins. Hey, how about Diggs? Diggs played great tonight. Diggs really played good. You can say it was Daniel Jones if you want. You said same 150 yards. See, that's what I thought. 150 yards and 2 touchdowns is what you wanted to see from CD. I thought he was going to come out with 150 and a touchdown. 2 was too much. Pass rush is terrible. Secondary, super suspect. Listen, I don't think the secondary plays that bad. I think that's on the coaching. They have the DBs lined up too far off the line of scrimmage. We let Gilmore walk for $4 million. They should have brought Gilmore back. Again, if you had signed CD and Dak earlier, you wouldn't have had that to worry about. Don't get your hopes up. You're hurting on defense. Listen, Dakota, you sound like you're a Dak Prescott fan. You talking trash about the Cowboys and your name Dakota? You need to be a Dak fan. Anyway, my hopes ain't up. This kind of made me feel like I already felt like we don't look good. I take the win, though. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin. We still won, but look like shh. Dak not worth it. Look, we not talking negative about Dak. He is already signed. He's your quarterback. He's your quarterback. Don't talk bad about your quarterback. Dak had a really good game. He had a good game. Poise. Did he have any turnovers? He ain't have any turnovers, did he? Wait, why you say goodbye, Parsons? Is he hurt? Is he really hurt? The link is in one of the comments up here. Scroll back up, and the link is right in the comments on YouTube. Well, wait. I'll post it again. Hold on. And I put it in the podcast group. That Zimmer style defense is looking like the Vikings. He looking like a little bit of Swiss cheese for me. That defense. Man. Dak played good, but the defense got to do something. I agree. The cornerbacks from the rookie class. The cornerbacks aren't playing that bad. They're just too far off the line of scrimmage. They got to come up closer. Come up closer to the to the line of scrimmage. Watch every play. Even last week, when they needed to stop the Ravens on 3rd down, it was less than 10 yards, and they had all the corners way back. He said, that's your point too? Yep. Soft on defense. Real soft. Come on in here. Soft on defense. Real soft. Oh, you still got it turned on? Hold on. Is that me or you? All right, hold on. Let me see how to get the echo. Oh, you still got it turned on? Hold on. Is that me or you? All right, hold on. I think that might be you. Hold on. Oh, you still got it turned on? Let me see. Can you hear me? Yeah, I want to be able to hear you. Malik had fun today, minus his injury. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you who else was good. I can't hear you. Okay, now I can hear you. I can hear you now. I had to turn it up.
Why can't I hear y'all?
You can probably hear me now, right? I think you're delayed, but hold on, let me see.
I can't hear you.
I think we coming in now. You hear me now? Hold on, let me see. Is this Deion Sanders? Why y'all keep on saying I look like Deion Sanders? Look like no Deion Sanders, but hold on. See.
Okay, now I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. It's a delay though. It was a delay.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you there. All right, they talking about Dak. They talking about your boy.
Wait a minute. First of all, I'm hearing. Wait a minute. I'm hearing echoes.
Let's get it together so we can sound good. Cause I need to hit. You need to you're gonna have to back up Dak Prescott.
Oh, I can do that. I have no problem with that.
They talking bad about Dak, talking about he ain't worth the money and all this, but Dak played good.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you good.
Yeah, but I still hear like an echo. But
you still hear an echo? All right. Somebody said I'm a Cowboys fan, but looking forward to having.
I know, but I hear an echo. You don't hear echo?
Nope, not now. I did at first.
Okay, I don't hear it not either. But so I guess I'm trying to figure out why they coming for Dak.
They're saying he's not worth the money, but that's just going to be all season. He's the highest paid player in the NFL, so everybody's going to say that until he wins a Super Bowl. That's all you want. You might as well just deal. Without Dak, that's an L. Exactly, Tim. Tim, you heard what he said? Without Dak, that was an L.
But Phil,
let's put it up on the screen.
Yes, Phil, put it up on it. Timothy, yes, Timothy. Because my question is, I really want to know whoever asked that, how watching that game, do you bring Dak Prescott up when that defense was about to make Singletary look like a Barry Sanders in a minute, and on top of that, Daniel Pennies. Like I'm not understanding. Like our defense needs to be fixed. And what I said in the chat is I don't usually like early buys, but right now for us, we need an early buy.
Wait a minute. Look at this.
Dak Prescott needs to be cut. That's just somebody that's just a hater. And just at the end of the day, maybe a little, something that makes no sense. So to me, I can't have conversations with people like that because that makes no sense.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying, Phil. Let it make sense for me and we can have a conversation about it and talk about it. But that makes no sense.
Right. All right. Hold on. Robert Holder. If you would like to come on here, please come on here and tell me what you mean about Dak needs to be cut, for one. Because there's no way Dak can be cut. You just re-signed him. You can't cut him. Also, let me know who you're a fan of, what team you're a fan of. Because if you're not a Cowboys fan, then I understand you just hating and you don't understand contracts because you can't.
And if they're a Cowboy fan, can I just say explain that why? Because that makes no sense at all.
None.
Absolutely no sense at all.
Cowgirls are first round exits. Look, we got to make the playoffs first before you talk about first round exits. Look, I will take the fact that you already putting them in the playoffs. I will take that.
I would take that too. So thank you very much.
Yeah, because at this point we only 2-2, so it's not a guarantee we're gonna make the playoffs. And
Phil, as fans, we're not guaranteeing that shit. Yep. But it feels good that other people are guaranteeing that because as fans, we're being real. Let me say this, real fans, we're being realistic that right now we happy with a win from the fucking Giants, who we've always beaten 30 plus points. And now we sit here in the fourth quarter worrying about the Giants. So thank you for putting us in the playoffs. Because real Cowboy fans right now got issues and conversations to be had.
We got real issues. Somebody, look. He said that exactly, Tim.
Yes,
he said, now who do you want to replace that?
Right.
If you saying to cut him, still almost $40 million of the cap. Exactly. They still talking about Dak's earning. Get out of that man's pockets.
Right. And that's what killed me. And excuse me as I say this. And I love you all. I love my black men. I do love y'all. However, why are y'all always so concerned about what another man is making?
Right, like, here we go. Look at that.
Money wise, like that's not none of your business. Y'all put that on Jerry. Jerry decided that he wanted to pay him when he paid him and how much he paid him. And Phil, I'm going to toot your own horn with CD. We could have paid CD way before what we paid him to afford Henry as well. And I get tired of this smoke screen that Jerry keep throwing with the Cowboy fan. 8 million ain't shit for us. We're like 25 million on our salary cap, right?
Yeah.
And you telling me now all of a sudden 8 million you couldn't afford somebody. Right. So I'm just saying y'all can't be mad at those players for waiting it out and Jerry being Jerry.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep, that's right. That's right. That's true. That's true. And look, if you knew you were going to sign Dak to an extension, right? You could have signed him last year, right after Jalen Hurts signed. If you knew you were going to give him an extension, unless they really thought that Trey Lance was going to.
It is no way. We're not going to do that. We're not going to go there. No way that they thought Trey Lance.
we really need a real GM for real. Like, that's all I really have to say, because if you signed Dak last year, if you signed CD right after the Super Bowl, you'd had the money for Derrick Henry, and you might have been able to sign another offensive lineman or some, have just depth somewhere. But they always want to wait until the last minute for the deadlines and making a big whoop-de-woo in the NFL. They always want some kind of drama to keep their names and everything. Just sign the players so you can get better players. Then you can really make some noise.
But that's Jerry, though. That's what Jerry does because he likes that. So as a player, if I know that if I'm going to make $1 million and I know if I hold out and act like an asshole, knowing that my boss at the end of the day knows my worth is going to be like, hey, I'll give you 2.5 million, outside of me. I'm going to wait and hush him off and act a bitch, because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, and I'm really being serious about this, a lot of Cowboy players who got paid, and correct me if I'm wrong, from Phil to the audience, correcting me if I'm wrong. A lot of these Cowboy players that got paid were the ones that always were holding out and saying wah, wah, wah. And then Jerry ends up paying them way more than what he needed to pay him, when he could have got him for another price. Absolutely. Or just let him go to replace him, because Jerry holds on to players that he don't need to hold on to. Right. And then when he holds on to them for 2 years, he then ends up paying them money that they don't deserve or need.
Yep.
And I hate that about Jerry Jones, is we're going to always go through that with him because that's what he does. I don't know if I'm wrong, right, or whatever, but I like to speak on that because he does that all the time.
All the time. He said he loves deadlines. He likes the drama of people not being signed. But if you had CD signed, he would have been working with them throughout training camp.
Training, yes. And the key word, Phil, what you just said, training camp. People keep saying he missed preseason. I keep telling people, no, he didn't only miss preseason. He missed training camp. Training camp is important at the end of the day, and he missed that whole camaraderie with Dak and all that stuff. So now he's making up for that. Just like you don't play your starters in preseason. To me personally, Cowboys are making up for not starting their starter in preseason. And for us, if you think about it, look how we look in week 3 versus if you had some of your starters in week 3 in preseason. All these kinks would have been corrected, at least fixed in a sense, where it don't happen like it's happening being in person.
I agree. Well, you see what Robert put up there.
What did Robert put?
He fixed it. He told us he's not a hater because Tony Dorsett is his brother-in-law. Okay. He's a Cowboys fan. For a person that throws 2 interceptions and a pick 6 in the last 3 NFL playoff games ain't worth a He's still going in on that.
You are still on that. Hey, Robert, let me ask you a question. What about the defense? Don't defense win championships? And what happened when the defense couldn't contain Purdy and the rest of them? I mean, the defense got to take some blame to that too. I give Dak his blame on that shit, but at the end of the day, if your defense can't help you out, what are you supposed to do as a quarterback?
All right, Robert, it's your chance. Come on back. Come on back. She got a question right back for you, bro.
I'm just asking because last time I checked, it's a team sport, and it's just funny. This game tonight, guess what's going to be told, Phil? It was a team win. It had nothing to do with Dak. It had nothing to do with offense. It had nothing to do with play calling, changing. It was going to be a team win because. But let us lose last 2 games. It's been a Dak loss. And that's all I'm saying is if you want to talk football and really watch our games, I can't help it if you can't necessarily afford to watch the games. What is it? What is it that does our NFL network now? But you got to really watch the games.
Okay.
To really, huh?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you have to really watch the games and watch the games for what the football is versus watching what Dak does. Dak makes his mistakes. I got mad at Dak tonight.
On what play?
When them both third down plays. To me, that third and when he undercut and underthrew, like again, you could put that on the coach because it's play calling, but as a quarterback, you're supposed to go in there and audible. Okay. And he knew that play wasn't going to happen. So at the end of the day, why make that play when that's a crucial third down? We had 2 crucial third downs. And to me, I wanted to see the Dak of last week in 9 minutes in the Baltimore game to say, you know what, McCarthy, those plays not going to work. Those are crucial third downs for us. We're just lucky that the defense stepped up, but we could have been dead at this game. It didn't have to come down to what it came down to. True. And I put those 2 plays on that.
Okay. See, y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that? the Dak lover, right? We can call you that, right?
You can call me a Dak lover all day long.
We got an Eagles fan on here, right? Talking about if you hate the Cowboys, give me a hell yeah.
Oh, ain't you a Bama?
I love it. I love
it. You a Bama. Tell him to come on here so we can talk. Phil, tell him to come on here so we can talk about that barely win last week.
That's all right. Come on in here, Gigi.
That barely win.
Keep on typing it in the comments, baby.
Yeah, that barely won last week.
All right,
but I'm not a hater. I'm a football fan first.
Somebody on
I will give their defense their props. I'm a football fan first. And their defense, you got to give them props because they did what we couldn't do. They held Kamar to I can't think of the numbers itself, but you got to give their defense props for what they did. I don't do that often, but again, I am a football fan first. So that's all I'm gonna give them. They need to worry about their offense and Jalen Hurts. I think that's going to be an issue with them, but whatever.
You hear that, Eagles fans? See, she giving y'all props. Y'all can't even give us. You can't even call us the Cowboys. You gotta call us Cowgirls. Come on, man.
There you go. There you go, Cowgirls.
You can't. Now a Raiders fan coming on here talking about Max Crosby is better than Parsons.
You mean Max Crosby that got caught smoking the weed smoking Max Crosby? Really? You must be hitting that shit he hit.
Nah, Max Crosby is a beast, though. I gotta give him that. But why are you talking about him here? It's the Cowboys and the Giants. Why are you talking about Max Crosby, man?
But am I wrong? Isn't it the same Max Crosby that was smoking? Like thought the cameras was off?
Yeah. But he can play though. I ain't never gonna say nothing negative about that.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But for you to talk about someone better than Max Crosby, I'm gonna have to throw in that Max Crosby was dumb enough to get caught smoking on live TV and all that stuff as a player when you know you want to get fucking fined for that shit.
There you go. Look,
that's all I'm saying.
They arguing with them in the comments. They
That's
getting
all
them. They getting them.
That's all I'm saying.
I love it. I love it. All right, so we got to address this. Somebody said that I got to talk about Jerry Jones. Why is he talking about his players' meat? Pause.
So let me just say this.
Let me hear.
Fuck Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones and Al Davis need to have a birthday party together. Jerry need to go meet Al Davis. And I'm saying this in the nicest way possible because I wish nothing on anyone. But fuck Jerry Jones. I as a Cowboy fan for many, many years since Danny White, Ed Too Tall Jones, I could go back. Fuck Jerry Jones because he is bad for the organization, Phil. And I know you go into the whole thing with Jerry as far as he don't get credit for what he should get credit for and all of that stuff. But Phil, he is terrible. Like he is really terrible, and he's so senile that he won't look in the mirror and know that he is the reason of the 29 years that we have dealt with a lot of bullshit. He needs to step aside. He needs to bring in the GM. But guess what? Jerry won't do that. So when people bring up Jerry Jones, I say keep going. Bring up more memes and everything else because Jerry is awful.
It's another Eagles fan over here said you spitting facts, and I love it. See? That's what I'm talking about, Eagles. See, we got some real Eagles fans over here.
It's the truth.
Jerry Jones is in the comment. Jerry Jones. I know that ain't you real. That ain't no real Jerry Jones, but I love it that your name is Jerry Jones. I don't know who this is.
It could be Jerry. I wish it was because I'm gonna give him my number now because I got a few play calls and things that he need to work on with this Cowboys. But at the end of the day, Jerry ain't. We're gonna always be what we are because of him because he still holds on to Jimmy Johnson's Super Bowl wins and think that was because of him.
Right. No, so, I agree.
It is what it is. We got a Viking fan in the house.
Vikings fan. I love it.
Sam Darnold said, he's surprising everybody right about now. 3-0. Like I'm starting to pick y'all in my pick 'em.
Sam Darnold look a whole lot different with Justin Jefferson, right?
Well, under new management and the right people. And
you give him Justin Jefferson.
And you give him Justin Jefferson. But Phil, he could give him Justin Jefferson and not deliver what he needs to deliver. And Darnoldson is delivering them balls where he needs to deliver them for Jefferson. Just because someone is paid, ask CD, I'm being petty with that one. Just because someone is paid and good don't necessarily mean that they're going to live up to that hype. But Jefferson and Darnoldson has found that little combination that's vicious. Like Jefferson's making Darnoldson look like fucking Hall of Fame.
Yep. And the fact that they went and got Aaron Jones, the running back from Green Bay.
And is that an effect, Phil? You need a running game to make sure your offense is solid.
That's it. And Jordan Addison, the other receiver, is nice. That is true. He is nice too. They got a lot. Hey, Vikings fan. All right, so hold on. Let me go back to the Jerry thing, right?
Okay.
Because I got an issue with that. Do you think this has anything to do with Diddy?
Shut up.
Listen. This is why.
Bring Diddy in the NFL, man.
No, listen. Listen what I'm saying is, right?
All right.
And I could be totally wrong, and I hope I am wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Have you seen the video?
No.
I haven't seen. When you see the video, right? It's from training camp.
What is the video from training camp, Phil?
So it was a live video that Jamie Foxx was on his live.
Oh, I saw some of that video with Jamie Foxx, but I haven't clicked on it. I haven't clicked on the links.
Your live is flagged for harassment. What the heck did I say that was harassing? Because I
said, you just got flagged for that?
Yeah, just because I said, yo.
Damn. Let me find out they watching you for real.
Yo. But anyway,
I'm about to put myself together
what I was saying. Let me finish. So if that video came from training camp, right? And you can't even tell what year it's from, because it's real grainy footage, right? Why is that just coming up now? It just came up this last week, all of this stuff about it. And that thing is from training camp. And think about it, it's Jamie Foxx. Wasn't he just, in a coma and all that?
Well, you talking about Jamie Foxx had the mystery illness and things and we couldn't figure out what happened, and then all of a sudden he was better, Jamie Foxx?
And now you bring out this stuff about Jerry Jones.
I'm with you, because we know there was video and memes with Jerry with the young girls and rubbing all on them and shit like that. Right? Yeah. So I'm with you on that, because I put nothing again with Jerry, and I don't and Epstein touched a lot of people, literally and physically. He touched a lot of people, and so they was all in that shit.
He's still
so how do you think, like you said, how do you think now the Puffy shit gonna come out? Puffy got videos.
Listen,
we all know he had videos in their house all over.
Look, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't want to get no harassment.
I know, Phil.
I'm harassing people.
I don't want to knock. Hey, Phil, I don't want to knock at my door. I'm with you on that one. Let's keep it strictly football.
Yeah, that was crazy. Hold on. Tim said he said Jerry is a beast as a businessman. How does his contract? Exactly. His knowledge. Horrible. You're right.
Yes, agreed.
You are right. He said Jerry Jones is the same guy that was on Epstein Island. Oh boy, y'all going, man, stay on topic.
I mean, we did bring it up, so
it was me.
Look, y'all could get a few comments on that shit, because I can't stand that motherfucker. But y'all can get a few comments on that one.
Yeah, in the future, the Vikings wide receiving core is going to be one of the best. I agree, Vikings fan.
Yeah,
I agree with Addison and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
ooh, man. It's an honor seeing you. Hey, we back. He said it's an honor seeing you again. Listen, I've been trying to go to the game.
Hello.
I've been trying to go to the game, so I couldn't go live, but that's it. I had to go see that Ravens game.
Phil, speaking of the Ravens game, Phil, can you give us a blow by blow real quick? Now that we won, I feel a little better. How was the Ravens game live from what we've seen as fans on TV? Because the reason I asked you this is because
they done got her too. See? So you trying to come to training camp. Here you go. Jerry. This Jerry Jones over here is cracking me up. Y'all think the Cowboys can take the Steelers? We want one game at a time. So let's see what the Steelers look like this week. I will be watching the Steelers game this week, D. Willie. Are you a Steelers fan? If the Vikings get 2 of their amazing weapons back, yes, the Vikings are on a roll with Sam Darnold. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Danny. Let me see who this is right here. All right, let's see who this is. I don't even know who this is. Oh, they muted. Okay. All right, well, you playing. Hi. You hoping that the Cowboys win. Me too. And another Vikings fan. That's what's up. Where all these Vikings fans coming from? Man, this is great. This is fantastic. Man, listen. 20-15. We got to do better than this. Vikings going 17-0. Man, you want some real live good stuff. You think the Vikings are really going 17-0? Man, they gonna do it for Mercury Morris? Yeah, you know Mercury Morris used to be waiting for somebody to lose, man. We gonna miss that. Washington might take it. Yeah, Washington looks good with that rookie quarterback. They look real good. The Steelers can run the ball. Yes, they can. And that quarterback, Justin Fields, can run that ball too. What he's doing great is not turning the ball over. If they don't. Oh. Y'all got some good jokes on here. Hey, Robert, is that you on here? If that's you on here, come on in. Come on in. I thought they came to get you, Danny.
Huh?
I thought the Diddy people came to get you. Exactly. Hey, Robert Holder, come on in. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the comments, and you can just follow.
You straighten yourself up after I win. You like it's about football, people.
Yeah. After they flagged me, man, that was cold-blooded.
Hilarious.
And they put it right on the screen that it was restricted for a minute because of harassment. So
that is hilarious. And I'm mad because I had a really good question for you, but I done forgot my goddamn question.
Okay. All right. Hey, listen, we will be back on here.
We'll come back to it.
Javier said he wants to come on. All right, cool. Hey, look, for Javier and Robert, the link is right in the comments.
Oh, you know who else? Remember in the what's the name group, the dude, we gotta start putting this in MTB too. Because there are a few people that be wanting to comment and come on too.
Okay, yeah. Or tell them to just come right on the YouTube station.
That's what I'm saying. Like we need to start putting that link in there because I know a few Eagles fan has showed interest in coming on your podcast.
Okay. Hey, bring them on. Bring them all on.
But I guess my question is, we'll talk about it later, but I just need to know the link. If I can cut and paste the link I'm on now.
Look what he put on there.
What he said?
That's why you went off. The fans Hey, Eagles 1419 that says I'll come on.
Oh my gosh, Tim, shut up.
Go and crank 365 and the link is in the comment. Come on in. Hey,
Tim, I had to go somewhere else in another room. I got another little hideout.
Look, all right, so I'm gonna put this question on you. They said, Phil, when do you see the Cowboys ever winning the Super Bowl again?
Oh, Jesus. The
floor is yours. I'll let you answer.
Here they go with this bullshit. We're not gonna. Let me put it this way: we're not gonna win a Super Bowl until Jerry and Al are together.
You hear
Al
that,
Davis,
right?
Until Jerry and Al Davis are together, we're not gonna win the Super Bowl. And if I could just clear something up, real Cowboy fans don't sit and say every year this our year. I know y'all been running with that for so long. Mm-hmm. And after a while, it's not even funny anymore. I just really wish y'all would find something a little funnier to make us Cowboy fans laugh, because real Cowboy fans don't say that. And if they did, what fan base don't? But we're not going to win a Super Bowl until Jerry and Al are drinking at the bar together. And that's real fact.
Yeah. Hey, you know what that means, right? That means the answer to that question is when they singing, how do I?
Let me help you, Phil. Say goodbye to what we had.
That's it. That is it. Hold on, Javier still said he can't get on. Hold on, let me send
Come
you the
on,
link.
Javier.
Hold on, let me send you the link. In the
And
meantime,
whoever said it, it's been 29 years. Jerry is the reason of those 29 years of why we are where we're at. Coaches, I don't care what player, coach, or anything you bring to that team, Jerry does not know how to let go of control. And I know there's been rumors about Belichick, but that's not going to happen. Because Jerry would never give that type of control to someone because at this point he is old and senile. And when you get a certain age of being senile, you don't change.
Yeah. He said that was too funny. We had to sing it. I can't listen. I can't use certain words on here. They might say I'm harassing Jerry Jones or something.
You already saw that. You already saw they came and knocked at my door. I had to go away for a minute.
Fast.
My internet and lights went out and everything.
All right, hold. We got a Giants fan on here. Come,
I love it.
In here. As a Giants fans, there is no excuse why we aren't throwing the ball past the line of scrimmage.
I agree.
I thought the Giants threw the ball to Malik Neighbors and to Robinson.
But remember, Neighbors went out though. He went out like
No, go ahead. You finish.
No, I'm just saying he went out. They were trying to, and they did get him a few times filled, but when we needed to rush, we rushed. Thank God for the defense. But I feel him. I feel him with the Giants. But I also feel like I could say the same thing about us. And I'm gonna tell you that makes me feel very uncomfortable when I could agree with a Giants fan and say, you know what, I feel you because I feel that about my team. Right. And that's concerning to me.
So
nothing against the Giants, but that's
he cleared it up. He said when it's 3rd and 9, you can't throw the ball 8 yards. And
I agree. We did the same thing.
We do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. We just did the same thing with Dak, with Lamb, with the and then Dak. We did the same thing. We had 2 chances to end the game, and we did the same exact thing. We threw under. It was 3rd and 10. We did what 3rd and 8, but it still didn't catch the 3rd and 8.
Right. Or we throw the ball like on 3rd and 8. We throw it like 5 yards and one.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Phil.
Yeah.
Tell me how that makes sense when you're trying to. With our situation, you should put the game away, and those 2 downs was bullshit because now you're like relying on your kicker who missed, by the way. And I love me some automatic Aubrey, but he ended up missing that. But that's what you get when you rely on being conservative and not picking up those key 3rd downs to end the game.
And hopefully I jinxed automatic Aubrey early enough in the season so he's finished. He got that out of the way. Okay. He got that out of the way. He needed it.
Phil, did you call him missing it?
I called him automatic Aubrey.
Oh, okay. All right. You called him missing it. Damn.
Nah, not me. You didn't get the invite? Hold on. All right. Javier, how did you get through? From me texting it to you or from Facebook?
I actually got it off of YouTube.
You got it off of YouTube. All right. That's what I thought. All right. Hey, Robert, go on YouTube on Go and Crank 365, and the link is in the comments. I'll put it through there again.
I think the problem is on Facebook you have so many comments that it doesn't let you scroll.
It doesn't. Yes, Javier.
Oh, yes. Okay. On Facebook? Is that many comments on Facebook?
No, on YouTube, Facebook. It's both of them.
Okay. All right. Listen, I didn't even know it was that many comments. I got to go check it because I'm reading all of these off of TikTok.
Oh,
Javier, let's see what you got to say, Javier.
Hey, man, look, I just had my post game, right?
Okay.
And this is the issue, man. These Cowboys, man, are killing me. They're making me buy too much whiskey and bourbon out here. You know what I mean? But I will say this.
Javier.
This is the thing I will say, right? I think for the type of fan base that you have, right? And Cowboys fans are passionate, man. We buy all the gear. We buy all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we Cowboy fans, we flaunt our stuff. We do all these things like our mat. We got mats down in our truck and our cars. We got stickers. We got all this. I think ultimately, if you're an owner like that and you're making billions of dollars, you owe the people something. You owe the people something. And I think at the end of the day, man, I think everybody's right. Jerry Jones needs to step down as the GM. I'm sure he's a good businessman. 100%. I agree with that. But a football man, he is not. And I think I think Dan Orlovsky said it best. I think they're giving Dak less to perform more, man, and it's not a good thing. And
did you see that interview? When you see that with Dan, and of all people, right? He is the biggest Dak hater. And I'm not saying it in a negative way when I say he's the biggest Dak hater. He just criticized Dak a little bit way more. And a lot of things he's not wrong about, but he does it a lot. However, for him to actually step up and say that they are putting Dak in a position to fail because there's no screens, there's no play actions, we don't have a run game. Like, he went down a list. We're like literally last in every aspect of the game when it comes to those type of stats. So I feel you on that one. And it's just funny because I showed my brother that. They be like, did you see what Dan Orlovsky said? Him of all people, like trying to defend a little bit of Dak where it comes to Jerry Jones and the organization is setting him up for fail. So I apologize. I just had to throw that in there because I just was watching that shit.
No, I think you're spot on. The other thing is, I think it's a lot of things that's happening. I think that's one of them, which you just said. And I think the other thing is Dak is just not in rhythm and he's off a lot. You know what I mean? So those are a lot of things that happen. But at the end of the day, man, how is this team so talented, but not producing? It makes no sense to me. And
do you put that on coaching though at some point?
Yes, I do, because at the end of the day, Jerry Jones is always going to hire the yes ma'am.
Yeah.
He's always going to hire somebody that he can control. That's the way it's been. Because if you look back at Jimmy Johnson and even Bill Parcells.
People forget about Bill Parcells. Yes.
Johnson and Parcells are the same. Hey, don't tell me what to do, man. And guess what happened? He was gone too.
Yes.
So
I agree.
That's my point to that. Unless you have somebody that's going to want to make the decisions when it comes to personnel and all that, it's going to be it's going to be a long road, man. So this is funny, right? Now I'll let the next person talk, but I told my son, hey son, what's the number one rule in our family? He says, in the family, Dad? I said, yes. He said, don't die. I was like, that's the number one rule. What's the number two rule? He says, we will die Cowboy fans. I was like, true. He's like, problem is, Dad, we're going to be losing until we die.
Ooh.
Say it.
That's deep. That's hard and deep. And that's real talk because that's
man.
That's real talk for real. Look, and that's why I just say until Jerry meets with Al Davis, like, we are going to be dealing and having these conversations for a minute. People can put what they want to put, but this is 29 years in the making. And I've been a Cowboy fans since Danny White, Ed Too Tall Jones days, Doomsday's defense. So it's just like for us meeting back-to-back Super Bowl champions. So yes, I know people laugh and be like, it's been 29 years, but those are some good years. And I miss those type of years to have that type of success. And I've been a fan here and there throughout. So yes, I feel you. Your son, that was deep. And that's why you said we are Cowboy fans, because we've experienced success and excitement throughout our years. I know for me, because of my age, I have. So it's just like that shit is rare to come by. And when you feel it as a fan, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So what Cowboy fan we got in here?
All right, hold on. I'm unmuting him. Hey, Robert, I'm gonna mute myself. But look, You see your comment on the screen, right? I didn't get no invite, and guess who's on?
I'm on. I'm on with you now.
The floor is yours.
Well, I'm gonna say how I feel about this quarterback that we got right now. And I know the lady that's on here loves him to death like it's her husband. But I'm gonna tell you, ever since his rookie year, he showed out at a 13-3 record. But when you go to the playoffs and let a legend quarterback who's playing with the Jets now come back, knowing his history of how he plays and comebacks, throwing Hail Marys, catching them in the end zone, winning games like that. You leave too much time on a clock after you get the winning touchdown in a playoff game and let that team come back and beat you. But now your situation is you go to every playoff that you've been in, only had one against the Eagles in the last 10 or 15 years, and then let San Francisco in 2 of the last 3 years beat you off of interceptions that you throwed, and then a pick six last year against Green Bay and 2 interceptions. What kind of quarterback is that supposed to be? Your defense ain't responsible for your quarterback plays. And number two, your offensive front line needs to improve on protecting that quarterback so he can play smart and not be a dumbass.
But okay, and hello, my friend. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah,
Let
we
me
won
just
tonight.
respond to that answer on my take with that. I get what you're saying. So yes, Dak should take some blame for those L's in the playoff situation. But I guess my issue and my problem is always with some Cowboy fans is everyone puts that on one man. This is a team sport. It's an offense and a defense, special teams, and there are 2 halves to the game. You can't just sit there and say that Dak is the reason why that interception was thrown when Dak is now forced to throw more than what he should be throwing when your run game is some shit and your defense is not doing what they're supposed to do. So at some point, your quarterback is going to feel the need to do extra to try to make something happen. And then that's what happens is his interception rating goes up when it's not needed, but he's forced to be able to make plays to happen, just like in the example of the Baltimore game with 9 minutes left, that man put up 21 points because your defense is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So at some point, yes, Dak will take the credit or the diss for not doing what he's doing, but you can't put the reason why we've missed the playoffs and one and done necessarily on that man when your defense didn't step up to the game to stop Purdy and do what they want to do. Your secondary got burnt. You understand what I'm saying? Your run defense has been trashed for 5 years. So at the end of the day, I respect what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you can't put that on Dak and be like, Dak is the reason why we are in the era we are. Garrett was 8-8 with Romo of half of that 8-8. So at some point, you got to put this on coaching and Jerry and not bringing in the right people.
Well, Jerry Jones is your key problem in the whole entire team. He wants to take over all the plays. He wants to call the plays. He don't give the head coach the time to do it. That's been that era since Jimmy Johnson had left, got fired from the Cowboys for no reason, no circumstance whatsoever, because Jimmy Johnson wouldn't let him make those calls at that time. And now you got Jerry Jones calling all the plays over the coaches and messing them up.
Jerry Jones, and you got Jerry, and I agree with you. And you got Jerry Jones making dumb decisions when he could be paying players way less for what that he's paying them now if he was being smart. Jerry likes to be in the limelight. Jerry likes the attention. That's been going on for 20-something years since I've been watching the Cowboys. So all I'm saying is, he coach-wise, he likes puppets. We had Garrett for 8 years. We were 8-8, and we were mediocre, and that was good enough for Jerry Jones. And then we're here now with Mike McCarthy. Now, don't get me wrong. I was rooting for Mike the first year. Even the first 2 years, I was rooting for Mike. But at the end of the day, Mike showed me that he ain't too much of shit when it comes to play calling, because all he did was take Garrett's playbook and try to, I guess, sugarcoat it in some sense. And at the end of the day, we're where we're at. And then we got Zimmer as a defensive coach, and our defense is like decline. So,
my question is, and I'm gonna get on this one right now. You talking about the head coach right now? How did he win a Super Bowl in Dallas against Pittsburgh that year?
A man named Aaron Rodgers.
There you go. Now, my point is,
Dak ain't Aaron Rodgers. That's
my point. Dak is not like no Aaron Rodgers or no Brett Favre.
I mean, I can say that about Carolina. Ron Rivera wouldn't have had what he had without, what's the name, Cam. So again,
Cam Newton couldn't win a Super Bowl neither. He lost in 2 rounds.
But he sure made Carolina what they were, and Ron Rivera went to Redskins or the Commanders, and we all know that it wasn't about Ron. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Dak has under wrong management. We could talk about what's name, Detroit quarterback. What is it? What's his name? Under wrong management, 15 years, end up winning the
yes, I know who you're talking about, and one of them is
y'all help me out.
Last name is Stafford.
I'm a little tipsy right now, but y'all help me out.
Who you're talking about?
One of them was, they had a trade-off here between. Look at this.
Detroit's quarterback. I'm sorry. Rams quarterback now.
The Rams?
Mark Stafford. I think his last name was Stafford.
Here we go.
Stafford went to Georgia. He was
on the wrong management.
By Detroit.
So hey, look, I'm gonna be the referee here, right?
Let's hear this.
And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Dak is not a pure passing quarterback.
And you're right.
And 100% right. And I'm gonna give you some statistics that's gonna Dak needs a running game. Dak, so he is 22 and 26 when he passed for over 35 attempts a game. So he's 122 and he's lost 26. Dak is 41 and 16 when he passes for less than 35 attempts. What does that tell you? He needs a run game.
That he shouldn't be passing so much.
But
when he's forced to do that, interceptions are bound to happen, and that stat is supposed to go up.
What does that come to? That comes down to Mike McCarthy establishing a run game, which he has not. And who has not given him that? That's Jerry Jones. That's what it comes down to.
And can I just add,
what about running back?
Creativity though at this point. He's not that, but I've seen coaches not giving that, and they get creative with their run game. Like we're running straight up the middle when it's not necessary. Our running backs don't do that. Where is the creative part of it with Mike?
Offensive line. But you also look at one thing. Look what happened to our key running back who was the starter last year. What did they do to him? They got rid of him. He was a better.
Pollard with Titans now.
Yes. He is gone, and that's one of the causes right there. Pollard is a whole lot better than the one they got doing it right now. And of course, Ezekiel Elliott's done trash. He can't do like he did his rookie year no more. Look what he did in New England last year. He couldn't even do what he did at Dallas. Now he's back in Dallas and he's trying to play a different role at every spot, like he did at Ohio State. But you got to look. Zeke done got old and everything. He ain't like he was his rookie year in 2016. So what you got to fall on? Who you got to back you up as your running back?
The problem that you have to realize is that they didn't get rid of Pollard. Pollard was just for the Cowboys. That's what happened. That's basically what happened. He was way too expensive for the Cowboys. Not only that, Pollard is not an every down back. He cannot do that. He's not that type of back. So, and I get that. But if you're going to pay the money, I think the one person they should have paid the money was Derrick Henry. He was cheaper than
you're right. Out of Alabama.
Right? And that was the bet that you should have signed.
Agreed.
I agree with that too.
8 million? 8 million? That's it? 8 million?
No, not even 8.
Derrick Henry
what was the final? What was the total?
It's 6 million for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry was outstanding at Alabama.
I'm even more offended because I had 8 million in my head.
No.
And so I really wish you wouldn't have told me 6 million as I listened to Jerry Jones in my head saying we couldn't afford Derrick Henry when your whole 3 running back core equals up to that total.
So
when Derrick Henry can equal twice and triple times those yards right now that your running backs are putting up.
So Pollard was 7.2, and I believe Derrick Henry was around 6 to 10. Anyways, my point to that is this, right? Is that when Jerry Jones said he couldn't afford them, so I looked at the salary cap. Right now, the Cowboys have $23 million in salary cap space.
I thought it was 25. I read 25, but yes, we are in the 20-something million. I was just talking about that. Yes.
That makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense to me neither.
Thank you for somebody else saying that. It's like 24-something million dollars. And then, Jerry, you come out and say you couldn't afford Derrick Henry when Phil, I'm looking at you because you have been screaming. We could have got all of these players from Dak to CDG, and Jerry decides to wait to be in the limelight to say, "Look at me, look what I'm paying my players." When you're being dumb, so Phil, again, that's on you. You've been calling that shit for a minute, so I go to you, Phil, with that.
I forgot I had my mic muted, so I wouldn't cut anybody off. But look,
you all right, you can stay on. But I'm gonna say this right quick. How I've been feeling since the day they let my guy go, and my guy was always the one that hold the X up. And I still say to this day that Dez Bryant was your number one wide receiver at all time. They act like they couldn't pay him, and then you talk about that salary cap, what you just went and looked at. Imagine Dez Bryant coming back, which he's not, because me and him are live friends on Facebook. We socialize with each other all the time. And Dez Bryant will never come back play for no other NFL team as long as he lives to see a day. And with that salary cap that you just mentioned, I will say it today that Jerry Jones acts like he's one of the poorest owners in the NFL. And for you to be the number one sales on items, merchandise in the world over the New York Yankees, who's number 2, you're going to sit there and tell me you ain't got enough salary to pay somebody like Pollard or Henry or any of them other running backs? Come on, you something wrong with your pocket and your mind. You might have Alzheimer's. Who knows?
Hey, Tanner, your comments are right up on YouTube, and if I put the comment on the I put the link in the comment. So if you want to come on here, come on in. I see your comments. You the Giants fan.
So Timothy said Dak's a better player, a better passer off the play action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was agreeing. He was agreeing with Javier.
100%.
Yeah,
that's a true.
And this is what the Giants fan had already up here. He was mad about their missed tackles, about Kayvon, Bobby.
We have Brian Burns, Kayvon, Bobby. What's that name? Okay, something. And arguably the best DT in the league in Dexter Lawrence, and we already weren't the best covering the run game. I mean, we know about not covering the run game, so I feel your pain. For real.
They didn't do bad against the run, did they? We didn't run the ball good.
They did. Look, man,
they allowed Daniel Jones to run the ball and pick up key first down. So
it was 20-15, man. Like
what was it? What was Javier?
No, what I'm saying is the game was 20-15. They did their job. The defense did their job.
Yeah.
The defense did their job, but our offense just couldn't do their job as good. Even though we got 2 touchdowns in the game,
I'm actually talking about the Giants. The Giants did their job to hold somebody to 20 points in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to your offense to win the game.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But the defense let us down too, though. I get what you keep saying about that, but the offense did their job early, because that's what we've been crying and talking about. Is we wanted to see our offense get out and get up early, and the offense actually did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The problem was the defense allowed them to run the ball and get back into the game. The offense, no, we should have scored more touchdowns, but the offense at least put in position because we were ahead and we were able. Now the field goals make sense. We weren't doing anything simple. But you got to look at your defense.
I miss her name.
Defense to allow what the Giants did. Danny Penny shouldn't have gotten shit. Period from us.
What's your name again? I forgot. I missed your name.
I'm sorry, Danielle.
Danielle, look, listen. At this point, the offense is zigging and the defense is zagging, and we're in rhythm.
Oh, we're talking about the Giants here. It's pretty bad.
Let me write that down.
It's pretty bad when you got an offense.
Our offense and defense are not in the same rhythm right now.
Thank you. At all.
That's what it comes down to.
Hey,
you know what? You were talking about the Giants a minute ago.
I love that.
We are. Look, the Giants fan, he wrote some good comments, and he was commenting real good on TikTok, but look what he said. He's only 13. He said, "I ain't coming on there, man."
Oh, that's a young child.
Hey, but guess what?
It's past your bedtime.
But he takes some good comments.
He ain't got no business, huh?
I'll tell you what, Tanner. Tanner Miller is. I'll tell you what. He knows a lot of football for 13.
He did. I would have never known he was 13 from the comments he had been typing.
Yeah. And what towns are y'all in? What town are y'all in? What towns are y'all in?
I'm in the DC area.
Uh-huh. And you?
I'm currently in Severna Park, Maryland.
And you?
We're all up here in the Maryland area.
Well, y'all gonna be grateful. I'm in Anderson, South Carolina, which we under hurricane threat right now.
Y'all, you part of that hurricane, okay?
Yes,
you stay safe, my friend.
Yes, and I'm gonna say just how I feel about these Cowboys, even though that's been my team since the Tony Dorsett days of my brother-in-law and everything. He's a nice guy. We still socialize today.
And the words of heart. Damn.
And I'm gonna tell you, my problem is I hated that one that left, our defensive coordinator. He was excellent. Yes, and now he's with the ones we call the Deadskins.
He with the Commanders, but I know. Okay.
We still call them the Deadskins, but I don't like the fact that they let him leave Dallas and bring that other man in out of Minnesota, because that man couldn't even get Minnesota in the playoffs when he was up there. And now you expect him to come to Dallas and bring the Cowboys to a playoff game as a defensive coordinator? I don't see that.
Wait a minute. I gotta jump in.
Go ahead, man.
I gotta jump in. You just now criticize the defense for our playoff loss partially last year, right? We look terrible. We looked terrible against Green Bay in the playoffs last year.
Yes,
so
we did.
Why would you want to bring that same defensive coordinator back?
Well, you got to look at one thing. Okay. Our offense versus our defense in that situation. Mm-hmm. I say our defense struggled because we had some key injury, like Martin. He was out. He's one of our top defensive players. And then DeMarcus Lawrence, he wasn't 100%. And that's one of my number one players. He couldn't do it all by himself. One man can't do it. You got to have a team effort. You got to have all 11 defensive players doing their role.
And you just said real quick, one man can't do it, right?
One man can't do it all, but I'm going to say this. If you looked at the guy that suffered with the leg cramps tonight and went out on and then come back in, that man was out for the whole season. He was their number one defensive player, had too many interceptions, but then you brought another key legend, which you don't see him on the team this year. He had the number 28 last year, had all them picks in each game. So where is the problem coming from? It ain't just your defense. It's all a team thing that's messing up. It ain't got to do with that. Number one, when you look at your defense in their injury report, do you expect your backup to do anything to cover for them that don't have the much leisure or playing time? Or would you expect the ones that's hurt just to come out there and get beat up more worse? That's the question. Not one player can do it by itself.
I agree. Not one player can do it by itself. I guess I'm just different in that aspect. If one player get hurt, it's 52-man roster, next man up. And they made that roster for a reason. And I think sometimes that's how you find your diamonds in the roughs.
Yes.
So I can't be all, well, such and such got hurt. Then next man up and let's see what he got. That's how, a few of our key players got to where they're at now because they had to step up. So I understand what you're saying, and I hear and I respect the hell out of that. But I just have to just say with that, for me personally, it's next man up. And yes, I appreciate you, Lee, saying it's a team win and it's a team loss because that's how it should be. But unfortunately, we hear too much of when we lose is Dak. When he doesn't play defense, he doesn't play special teams. He's not the kicker because we all can remember those times when we had a kicker that lost a few key games for us.
Yes.
We could have won because of the kicker. And sometimes it comes down to the trenches when it comes to football. And not every game is going to be beautiful and, every pass and everything is going to work out. But, at the end of the day, I respect that, but I respect the team part of it. And I just think sometimes as fans, we get lost in that because we focus on one player, which I've never seen such in my life. But I've never seen such much hate in my life where we miss so many other calls and plays that it's just, did you see what Dak did? Yeah, I did. But did you see what's the name did? So it is.
Javier, what you can rate a pass? What you passing? We doing a shot?
That looks interesting.
And I'm like, no.
I know, right, Phil?
I just bought these bottles, man.
Hey, Phil, he made me lose my train of thought when I saw the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I got another thing to bring on that topic.
You in what part of Maryland? What part of Maryland you in?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Listen,
but I'm going to tell you.
Danielle said, hold on. I want to say something, right?
When you finish, I'll tell this.
Because she's right 100%. Now, I'm going to say something to you, Danielle. Don't take offense to it, okay? Dak's taken. You're not going to be able to marry him.
Oh, I know.
Let it go. Let it go, Danielle.
I know. I've realized that after some years. I really have realized that. I have. I'm a DeMarcus Ware fan, by the way. And Phil will tell you that that's really my heart is DeMarcus Ware. From the fatheads to the jerseys to everything. DeMarcus Ware. I'm a defensive type of gal, but I feel you with the Dak. He's my No,
I got you. I can't do no vodka, man. I'm sorry. I'm a whiskey and bourbon guy. That's just the way I roll.
Hey, real quick, I got a comment from Tommy. He says Micah Parsons, he noticed had a sprained ankle. Is that what they said it was? Is it
I've been trying to figure that out, but I haven't seen anything on
same.
Okay.
On what's going on with Micah Parsons, because that kind of plays a big deal. That's kind of a big deal.
And then we got a Steelers fan on here. Big guy 065 says next week trouble. Steelers Nation is his defense, and they ain't the Giants.
We know.
He talking trash already. Y'all ain't even played yet.
The defense
we know.
Their offense is horrible.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me unmute you, Rob. Let me let you get your point. Your last.
And I'm just gonna say with that too, we got a bye week at the right time, and I'm gonna shut up.
Yes, we did. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, and for that Steeler fan, you gonna talk some trash out there about playing us. In the last times we played y'all in Heinz Field, y'all can't beat us up there in your home field. The only place y'all can beat us at is in Dallas. will y'all have the last several times y'all played us there? And number two, for you not to get over 18 points in a game as you speak, you can't even comment and say that y'all gonna beat us, and we scored 20, so we got 2 more points than y'all in y'all's last game. And when y'all played the Atlanta Falcons the other week, why couldn't y'all put more points up against them? I don't think you talking to a right person when it comes to scores, plays, and everything. You ain't got no Roethlisberger no more as your quarterback. And these quarterbacks you got at Pittsburgh ain't no good comparing what Roethlisberger was. So you ain't got no room to talk, Steeler Nation.
So I'm gonna add on to that, and I will tell you.
I'm gonna let the Steelers fan come on. You got another word for him? I gotta clear it off here. I'm gonna let you finish off, Rob, before I put the Steelers fan. All
right. What I was gonna say earlier, and what we were talking about before we got into the Steelers Nation talk, is about when we were talking about a team effort versus one player. I'm gonna set this straight. If you got let's say you the quarterback of your team, and you call a play right there in the huddle. Okay, you see your key number 1 wide receiver. And what's his name? CeeDee Lamb now?
Yeah.
CeeDee.
Okay. You see him getting double teamed. What's your first reaction you gonna think if that's your play call? Are you gonna go and look at another location and see if you got an open player somewhere to pass that ball? Or are you gonna still throw it in the huddle to CeeDee Lamb where he double teamed and get picked off?
Yeah. Hey, I like the fact
that I'm not going to throw it to him after I see that he got butterfingers and fumbling the ball to change the momentum. So you guess what? No, I'm not throwing it to him anymore. And all that money, I'm going to need you to catch that ball just as well. You're going to expect me to throw that ball. And that was a key drop and key momentum swing. And CeeDee, that's not the first time CeeDee has done that. So I'll say that about CeeDee.
Look, I'm glad they got on the ball early and often today. Early and often, because he had nothing to cry about.
And CeeDee Lamb is going to be a target throughout the whole entire season. People going to be double teaming him. The coaches need to look at that and tell their quarterback, Prescott, to pay more attention to that. So when you see that happening, find your open receiver and pass it to him. You got a whole line, a whole long way to go.
But that's what he has been doing. And what I need for CeeDee is not to go on the sideline and cry and just be professional and be knowing that the ball is going to come to you eventually. Because guess what? Once you start being double teamed as a wide receiver and they start going to Cooks, Turbin, and Talbert, and they start to see these plays starting to happen. And what's our fullback name? I can't never say his name.
I know it.
Yes, and including him in those type of plays, then guess what's going to happen? That's going to then open up CeeDee, because now they're not going to so much double team CeeDee because now they got to worry about these other players. So CeeDee needs to be patient. He needs to be a McLaurin. McLaurin is one of the best wide receivers I've seen in a minute. And guess what McLaurin wasn't getting? He wasn't getting the passes, the catches, but he got the money. And McLaurin waited and rooting on his other receivers and let's go. And guess what McLaurin did on Monday night?
Showed out.
Won the game and showed out. Be patient and be professional.
He showed out. All right. Hey, thanks, Rob. Hey, back to you, Javier, because you had a couple things to say.
No, man, I'll say at the end of the day, man, a win's a win, right? And we can talk about all the things. It's hard to win in the NFL. We all know that. But, after tonight, after this kind of win and everybody thinking we were same with me, I thought we were going to blow out the Giants. We're just not that team right now. And that's okay. I think I'd rather have my stumbles and fumbles and obstacles and all kind of stuff. Whatever it is, you got to get it out, right? When you go to church and you got all them bad things, you got to let them out, right? On Sundays, let them out right now, right? So you can have a good week. I'd rather do that now at the beginning of the season and get our stuff straight. And then we got lucky tonight, I think, because we have a 10-day rest, technically, to play these Pittsburgh Steelers, and they got to play on Sunday. So I think at the end of the day, we got to look at all this stuff and turn the negativity into positivity. We got 10 days. We got to win. It is what it is. These guys can rest. Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence can rest. And we got Pittsburgh on Sunday night, man.
We do. Can I ask y'all a question then, real quick, Phil? Just before just the question of when we talk about having the rest and we got the win and the win is a win and all of that good stuff. Do we now look at the coaches though to like get them ready and able? Because the coaches to me are concerned. I don't know about y'all.
It's funny you say that. Somebody Pearly
are concerned for me.
Pearly just commented McCarthy. I hate to say this, and I've been saying this, but McCarthy needs to have been fired.
Yes.
You just said that.
Yes. And then the two part is, as a coach, shouldn't you start putting because to me, it's week 3, right? There's 3 weeks in the preseason. None of our really starters played in the preseason. And do you not at some point think in the preseason it makes sense to at least have your starters getting warmed up and working out the kinks that we see in week 3 versus those kinks being worked out in the preseason? I mean, we've had Patrick Mahomes, playing preseason. They don't want, I don't know, I mean, Bill Belichick made sure Brady played in the preseason, and we know how many Super Bowls they won. So I'm just saying, shouldn't your players get used to getting the hits and just those kinks out of the preseason? And then you're looking at us in week 3, and that's why I'm not panicking, because it's like still the kinks working out when they should have been worked out preseason. Question, just asking y'all.
I'll take that first. I think every team should let their starters get dressed, put the pads on, put their tape on, all of that. Even if they're not going to play, get them in the the pregame warm-ups and all that. Even if they're not going to play, but I would have all of my starters play one series, at least one series, just to get them in the rhythm of playing the game. You know what I'm saying? That way they know we getting all of the workouts, all of the pregame things, so that when the real season gets here, instead of just playing one series, we just going to keep on going. But at least you're already in the rhythm of playing.
Yep. And then when you have a player like CD who missed, not only he missed training camp and he missed preseason.
Yeah.
So yes, you see the effects of that too. So just wanted to throw that in there too.
Yeah, Javier, you want to comment on that? Preseason?
I come from the old school, man. You know what I'm saying? What Jimmy Johnson says, what would you change if you're the Dallas Cowboys? I'd say physicality is number 1. And to me, I mean, you're gonna practice full pads until you're dog tired, until you can't go no more. Because when you have to play the game, you're going to be prepared to play the game. And to me, I think I want to say the only team that actually played their starters in the offseason this year was the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And what's that formula? Well, they won back-to-back championships.
I mean, hello. And we always call football a copycat league. Well, I wish some of us would copycat some of these players.
Yes. Hey, Robert, I want to say something though. I like that hat.
Yes, I got a friend. What I want y'all to do is look me up on Facebook. Oh, y'all, I got one of y'all ready. The one that's the leader of this talk show. Y'all other two over here, the lady and the brother from the land of Maryland up there, y'all to look me up, and we will talk more about this. But I'm getting to that subject that y'all was just talking about just now. My feeling on it would be, I think you should start the starters during preseason so they'll be ready.
Yeah.
And with CD Lamb not being on the roster in preseason or during training camp, I don't even think he should be allowed to play.
Okay.
Because he ain't showing me no better than what Dez Bryant did and everything. He ain't showing me no plays. Dez Bryant was always my number one player for Dallas as a wide receiver. Him and Deion Sanders.
And he caught it. He caught it, by the way.
Yeah, I know he did. But the referee showed favoritism on the opposite way. But have you ever known this, that they say these last few Super Bowls where the Kansas City Chiefs won, the Ravens and everything, that the 49ers lost was all rigged up? Because that's what everybody be saying. But my thing, I'm going to say my feeling about it all. If these key number one players that you got on your defense and your offense don't play in the preseason, what are they going to be worth in the regular?
That's true. Javier, you look like you got something to say. You just enjoying this. You enjoying his voice.
Hey,
You're
man,
enjoying his voice. I already can tell.
Hey, I'll just say this, right? And I appreciate Mailman bringing me on, right? Because we met, probably a year ago or something.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Why you saying that? Robert, I'm not the leader of anything. This is just a platform for all the Cowboys fans to be able to be football analysts, just like, everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this guy right here is the one who got me started doing this stuff right here.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's a good thing.
All right, let me let him finish.
If you want to.
No, I think it's funny because I do. No man's a leader, man. I don't care what he says. He's playing you. No, but you need, just like you said, I'll follow you. You follow me. We're actually the Cowboys cast. If you want to follow us, we're on YouTube, Facebook.
You want the information on this hat? You need to get in contact with me so I can give y'all the information of the brother down in Dallas, Texas.
For sure, man. But like I said, we have our own podcast. It's the Cowboys Cast. And I always try to help Phil out. I told Phil, man, hey, you need to start your own stuff, man. You need to go live and let the people, air out their cowboy laundry, as I should say. Because that's just the way we are, man. But yeah, man, make sure you follow us on the Cowboys Cast. We always go live every week for sure. But yeah, man, that's all I had to say, man. I appreciate it.
I love it. Love it. Hey, I got a couple more comments that y'all might want to reply to. Jonathan Johnson says, Daddy Dak does it again. I know you'll appreciate that, Dan.
I would appreciate it for other reasons. All day long.
Don't get all giggly now.
Don't start none, won't be none.
we got Knuckle Jack from North Carolina says that the division games are always tough.
Yeah.
But our defense made the stops when they needed to.
That is true.
Yeah, yeah. And look, we talk bad about them, but we got to give them their credit. They did step up.
I guess my problem with that is the Giants, though. Like so I'm enjoying the win because I hate when people say win is a win, but I'm gonna say it tonight: a win is a win. Mm-hmm. But is a win really a win? But look, when we was like down to the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left with the Giants.
I think this is the problem. We've been spoiled for so long.
Okay, right? That's fair.
And
that's
how
fair.
do we not know that the Giants are actually better?
That's fair.
That we've been so spoiled that we don't know if the Giants are actually better this year than we just have to let it play out.
Hey, I got two things though that I really am enjoying, and I can't stand it because they're both in our division. But Neighbors looks like the truth for real.
Neighbors is nice.
Right?
He's nice.
let me tell y'all something. When we had the because the Cowboys cast does the we go player by player.
Okay.
We actually do different aspects of everybody that's coming out for the draft when the draft is about to come out. It's by the way, it's horrible on this side, just so you know, because it's so much stuff that you have to do. But we go up probably every other day for about 3 months, and we talk about all the prospects that are coming out. And it's a lot of work, trust me.
Okay.
But after watching all the film, you know how many people gave me crap about Malik Neighbors? I said Malik Neighbors is the number one wide receiver coming out of college. You should have seen all the flack that I got because everybody was like, Marvin Harrison is number one. I said, no. Let me explain something to y'all, man. This Malik Neighbors is a dog.
Okay.
Like this guy is just more physical than Marvin Harrison is. And at the end of the day in the NFL, that's what you need is somebody that's very physical. And I caught a lot of flack. And now all of a sudden, everybody on social media is like, he should have been the number one receiver. But I'm telling you, man, he is the real deal. Like they got themselves a dog. And I just hope, being a Cowboy fan, I got it. But I just hope they don't do him like they did OBJ.
Or Barkley. Can I add Barkley to that?
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
they did him dirty.
Yeah, they got a great player, man, for sure. And I hate to say that, but we're gonna have to face them twice a year from now on.
And I'll be honest, I was nervous about that with this game, with him, and I was nervous about Singletary. Our run game is we make running backs look like and rejuvenate them. Right. And so I was nervous, to be honest, y'all, about that.
They did good against him.
They did, yeah.
And then I got one other player though that I'm a little nervous about until we play him. that kid down in Washington.
Oh, Robinson?
Huh?
Robinson,
the quarterback. Damn.
Oh, you talking about the quarterback?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying watching these young guys, but they're in our division. I'm like, yo, why they put all this young talent in our division?
We're gonna need to spy on him at all times. There are certain quarterbacks that you just need to spy on.
Yep.
And we're gonna need to spy on him at all times.
Who you think?
I give you props with that. I don't give too many props, as most know me. I don't. I grew up in my father's like, don't you dare give props to anybody in your division.
Right. You don't have to. I will. I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. Because that was about to hurt me and everything. But I'm not a hater. I like him.
I agree with the spy. I think
you a damn liar.
Huh?
Daniel's a damn liar. She ain't no hater. You a damn hater. You hating on Dak. You hating on them.
I'm not a hater. That's a lie. I'm a football fan first, but it's hard within the division to be like, woo.
Yeah, I get it.
Good for y'all.
Joshua Perry's comment is up there. Hello out there. My name is Joshua Perry. He's a huge Cowboys fan. Cowboys all the way. Hey Josh, if you want to jump on the
that's funny.
Jump on the podcast. I forgot we gotta clean it up for Diddy.
Yeah, I am a low down hater for real.
The comment in that comment right there, that's the link. If you want to follow the link to jump on and give us some comments. Give us what you talking about. What you got to say. Somebody said over here, Harrison is good, but he only plays in one area. Malik is an all-around amazing player. He showed it tonight.
Facts.
He looked like he ran out of gas at the end. Did he get a cramp too?
No.
Yeah, well, remember they took him under the tunnel.
He got knocked out.
He got knocked out.
They took him under the tunnel.
He knocked himself out. Like if you see his helmet and his head hit the ground, he was knocked out for a little bit.
That might be he might not play next week. That was might be.
Well, they got 10 days too, just like us.
Yeah.
So true that. I forgot about that. That's true.
All
I know is on Sunday, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to drink. I mean, when I say drink, I mean drink, because I'm going to be an asshole and don't none of them from Philly to the Commanders better not lose against Arizona because the way they've been going all this couple of last motherfucking days, excuse my language, people. I am ready to tear their asses up.
I'm gonna make fun too
because they are like the new coming. They ain't never won shit.
Mailman, I'm gonna make fun of Hakeem just so you know, Monty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, so real quick, a little update on Micah Parsons. He's set to have an MRI tomorrow.
Okay.
And what about that rookie for the Giants?
Tanner said right on.
Oh, you talking about Nabler? You talking about Nabler?
Yeah, the one y'all was talking about earlier. He got hurt.
Yeah, he said he got a concussion. It's a concussion for Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
See, this dude talking about he's 13. He got a lot of info.
I know. He like.
It sounds like to me that he's one of these snitching around on everybody's team.
Man, hey, listen, leave him alone, man. I was just like that when I was 13, man. I love sports, man. This dude, you can tell he loves sports.
I was too.
When I was 13, you couldn't do that because I'm right now 60. So back in them days, you didn't have none of this technology you got today.
That's true.
Oh, you ain't 60. You going on
yes,
45.
I am. No, ma'am, I'm 60. Married to a beautiful 60-year-old. Nope, I'm not lying to you.
You look good for 60.
You just can't see my gray, hon.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah. My wife's 62. My wife is 60 years old too. We ain't but like 5 months apart.
Well, I'm happy, y'all. Well, you right now, I would love to see your wife look very good for 60.
Hey, 60 is a new
well, all you gotta do is look up on my Facebook page and you'll see both of us.
All right, I'll check both of y'all out.
Hey, look, when I get you on Facebook, I'll send you a video of us.
Hey, 43 is the new 23, so.
That's what they say, Javier. That's what they say.
Oh, you're a man.
That's exactly what they say.
Hey, look,
I just got an email right there about Mark Pearson, Michael Parsons, and MRI scheduled for tomorrow.
Yep. And Neighbors has the concussion. Hey, look, I might set this up again Sunday so we can just sit here and hate all day on everybody.
Oh, you know
that'd be fine. But you gotta realize
because Eagles got who? Who do Eagles?
I don't know.
Who the Eagles have?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. And Commanders have Arizona, which you got 2 mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So to me, that's going to be an interesting game because both of them are running quarterbacks and both their defense right now, if you look at their total yardage of giving up on the run. So it'll be interesting to see that game as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, so is Jaden Daniel, was that just a good night prime time, or are they going to do the Giants thing and kick field goals? So as much as everyone, and I'm not a hater when I say this, I like the kid. I think he may become something special, but I just look at the team that he's with. Mm-hmm. I've seen this in the Redskins before. They went 4-0 last year, or 3-0, and then went 3-9. So I'm watching, but then they messed up a quarterback's career, and so I'm just not sure if Dan Quinn is the right coach for this quarterback. So for me, I'm not hating. Want to see him do well, just because. First of all, we haven't had the Redskins Commanders be a part of anything. This is the first time in like the last umpteenth years that I've seen them around for 3 or 4 weeks in the NFL talking and doing their thing. So I'm just interested to see what more Daniels got and what more the team got. No hate
well,
at
you
all.
know, it's been a long time since the Deadskins, as we call them, and y'all call them Commanders and Redskins.
No, I call them Deadskins. I call Giants for Giants.
So
and I call
you got to realize they ain't won a Super Bowl as long, like y'all say, our 27 years. You can try 29, 30 years on them because their last one was in that era when the NFC East swept Buffalo in all 4 game series, and the Cowboys had 2 of them Super Bowls. The Giants had the first one, and the Washington Redskins had the second one. So you go back to the year 1992 and see how many years that's been since the Deadskins won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, we won 3 since they won 1, right?
Yeah, we won 2 back-to-back against Buffalo in 92, 93, and then we beat Pittsburgh in the 95-96 era.
Yeah. So we good. We got 3 since
yeah, that was the good old days, y'all.
Hey, so hold on. I didn't want to
to
forget something when you were comparing that Washington against Arizona game. That might be a preview of Jaden Daniels against what he might end up looking like with Kyler Murray, the way he scrambles and gets out of the pocket and stuff. Only difference is Kyler Murray is built a little different, a little stockier than Jaden Daniels, because when Daniels gets out in that open,
you think so? I think Daniels is built better than Kyler, because Kyler is like like a little Spugsy Bowl type of a Muggsy Bowl, whatever.
Right? Okay, because you say
like he's like compact. He's a Sproles type of quarterback for me. Over Daniels, more long and linkier.
That's what I'm saying. So he gives you more of a target to hit.
Hey, Daniel, I'm gonna have to bring you on the Cowboys cast. I'm gonna have to bring you as a special guest one day.
There you go.
Look, hey, I appreciate that respect. I appreciate that.
Stop being good.
Look, hey, Danny, we're trying to figure out how to simulcast so that we can go and have both of them on at the same time. If we can figure that out, that'll be fantastic too. But yeah, look, he's stealing the talent already.
No, I appreciate that. I just love the sport, so it's all good. I appreciate
One other question for y'all is, you talking about the Commanders and their quarterback and everything. Do y'all see who that backup quarterback is and where he went to college at?
Who is their backup?
Who backup for Commanders is Mariota, isn't it?
Oh, who is it?
Who's the backup for the Commanders then?
I had to call his name, but he played at North Carolina, and he was a great.
The Notre Dame guy?
No, North Carolina University.
So you talking about the one they had last year? I forgot his name.
No. He's a rookie this year. He got drafted by the Commanders.
Yeah, it's Hartman. He's from Notre Dame.
Oh, they probably got 2 of them in, because one's out of North Carolina, the other one's out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's Mariota and Hartman. Those are the 2 backups.
Yeah, Mariota.
Well, he must be their starter then, because the guy that I'm talking about was the key quarterback for North Carolina. Now North Carolina's having to recuperate in college right now to find him a better quarterback.
Are you talking about Drake May?
You talking about
There you go.
No, he's New England.
Yeah.
Oh, he's with New England then.
Yeah.
And who was that quarterback that they had last year with the Commanders?
Right, he was
came out of North Carolina.
Yeah, he was from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drake Mays is with the Patriots, so that's going to be one to watch out for too.
Yeah.
And then we also had that one with that Chicago, and now he's been took away from Chicago because Chicago drafted them a quarterback.
Yeah, because
I tell you what, the Denver quarterback might be something y'all better watch out for. I watched him in preseason.
That's another one that they laughed at me.
Yes,
they laughed at me, and I said, "Look, I'm telling you right now, if Bo Nix goes to the right place, and look, this is what I said, right?
You know who I thought he was going? I thought Bo Nix was going to Dallas."
And this is what I thought. I knew he wasn't going to Dallas.
Yeah. But go ahead with Bo Nix. He's a sleeper.
Go past 15, right? But this is what I said about Bo Nix. Let him go to a coach. I said this, and they laughed at me. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
Let him go to a coach that's very experienced, right? Everybody was making fun of Bo Nix because he was 25.
Right.
But what's better than having a 21-year-old and a 25? He's experienced all those things in life. He's experienced all the, you know what I mean? He's very experienced.
And maturity comes with that too, and that's key as well.
If you put him with the right coach, I think he can turn a franchise. It's going to take a little bit, but I think he can turn a franchise around. And it took him 2 weeks, and look at him now. He's balling, man. Now, is he?
Did you see him in preseason though? Like you saw a little excerpts of him being like, okay, he mobile.
Hey,
he can run and
Danielle. Sean Payton is a no nonsense dude.
Oh, I know. I wanted him for the Cowboys. I thought he would be perfect for the Cowboys when we before we got Mike McCarthy. I thought we should have waited and then got him Peyton over, after the Clapper, did his thing
but I'm just
fucked
saying
us
Bo
over.
Nix is gonna shock a lot of people, man. He's very mature.
I know.
He's played in a lot of games.
Yep.
So he's gonna be one to watch for sure. But back to the backup quarterback, it's Sam Hartman and Jeff Driscoll because Mariota went on IR.
Driscoll, yep. Oh, wait a minute, Mariota went on IR?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and one other thing about the quarterbacks with Washington, they do have a kind of like a cheat code though too with Cliff Kingsbury as their offensive coordinator. That's pretty good. That match him up with that rookie quarterback.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I hate to talk about the Commanders, man, but
me too. It's making me sick, but I got
it. Me too. But that's the football person in us.
Yeah.
This is the funny part, right? If you watch the Commanders, have you noticed that Jaden Daniels stays in the pocket for the most part?
Mm-hmm.
Kingsworth is not that type of coach. Why do you think they went to go get Mariota?
Okay.
Because he's the type of person to do the RPO.
The Cliff Kingsbury.
Yep, Cliff Kingsbury. So for him, honestly, like thinking about the football guy, he's matured as an offensive coordinator. Because when he had Kyler Murray, he wanted to run the ball. He wanted to do RPOs and all that. And he's actually come into himself with Jaden Downs and figured out like, hey, this kid can throw the ball from the pocket. We got to keep in the pocket. And when he's in trouble and our offensive line can't hold up, that guy can run. So we'll keep in the pocket. You know what I mean? So that's smart for him.
He better stay in the pocket. His legs look about that big.
What I'm saying is that if he has to go, he'll go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he doesn't have to. He's pass first guy.
He better learn how to slide.
And as you can see, man.
Yeah, he scares me with that.
For a rookie quarterback to take a hit in the chin and throw that ball to Scary Terry in the back of the end zone to solidify the game.
I agree with you on that one, but we do see that. I mean, I don't necessarily say that's going to be my end all be all with because of that. That was pretty, and that wasn't the only touchdown he threw. No. He threw some darts, and I get at young man that he threw some darts. And again, here we go talking about the Commanders. But he definitely threw some darts.
Hey,
I want to see this Arizona game to really, like I say, for me to see, because the game before they kicked field goals to win. And so you have a good game. Oh, I love that.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice. Look how crisp. Oh, see, I have a little miniature one. Next time I have a little miniature one, but I love that.
That's nice.
Hello.
Hey, we got another game. We got another real good game before we leave. The Bills and the Ravens on Sunday night.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good game right there.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a really good game.
If I'm free.
But I'm excited about Monday night back-to-back 2 games in a row. Like, that's unusual.
So last year they had a back-to-back game.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, and the NFL realized that there were so many fans watching the games that this year they're gonna have more back-to-back games.
Right.
Really, on Monday nights.
Yeah. Yep. That last year, I don't remember who they were, but they had so many people watching TV that they decided to have more back-to-back games this year.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll have to look that up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me know where I can order those from.
Just so you know, those skulls that cross the border of Mexico.
Oh, them joints nice too. Those boots, them joints nice.
Dang.
He's showing us the whole repertoire.
Okay.
Oh, them joints real nice.
Yeah.
You need to take them down to the team and tell them to put them motherfuckers on so they can start kicking some ass.
Look, Dallas just came down here to tell me to get off of this stream.
All right, Dallas. Yeah. All right, so at least we know for Sunday, y'all, we'll enjoy.
That's right. We can
I don't know about y'all. Well, we need to send the bad vibes and everything to
That's
Philly, and we need to send them to the Commanders.
That's right.
So them to lose because all they keep posting the standings, and I get that, you know, if you never won anything in many years of being talked about, you act all crazy, but they getting on my motherfucking nerves.
Hey, look, just think, if those two teams lose, we right back in first place.
We right back there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I love it. Hey,
oh
look,
my God, it is so nice to meet both of you all.
Yes,
for real.
Go ahead and look me up on Facebook so I can hook y'all up with this hat man so he can fix y'all up.
What's your name? What's your name?
That's what I'm talking about.
Robert Holder.
Okay.
You look up.
I need both of their information, so just send that to me so I can check out the podcast.
Man, you already
I can check out my man with the hat and all of that good stuff because
and that man right there, the man right there with the planet, me and him already friends on Facebook, so
that's what I said. I told Phil to make sure I got both of y'all contact information. Y'all just remember me. I'm not crazy.
I know he is. I can see. Y'all need to come down south, down to the Dirty South during our horse show event that we have down here. We have a what you call the Western Showdown every April, and we have a bunch of Cowboy fans and Cowboys down here, and they be throwing down all kind of different events and stuff.
You said April?
Yes, in April.
What's it called?
All right.
It's the Western Showdown. It's usually held second weekend in April. Second weekend in April.
That sounds like around draft time, isn't it?
That sounds like we might have to go. The Cowboys cast.
I thought the draft in April is at the last week of April.
Okay,
it's the last week of April, not the beginning.
It's a pre-draft, pre-game party type of scenario.
I got it. We might have to make a trip, though, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm down with that. Y'all include me too.
Y'all can see some videos of me when you look me up on Facebook. Y'all see some video of me on that horse and everything, riding along with the other one.
All right now.
All right, Dallas.
Okay.
All right, y'all. It's so nice to see y'all.
All right, Landover, Maryland.
Congratulations to our win.
That's right.
Yes. Of course.
Win is the win.
Said Daddy Dak did it again.
That's
and
right.
I will be at work Sunday,
I'm sorry. What you say, Phil? I didn't hear that. I'm my bad. What you say, Phil? Daddy what? Daddy who?
Daddy Dak did it again.
Oh, Daddy
and
Dak
I'll be at work Sunday, so I don't know what time y'all come on. Just keep me in.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all. Thanks again. Thanks again, Cowboys Nation, baby.
Cowboys Nations, goddamn right.
Yes.
All right, I'll check in with y'all Sunday.
Bye.
All right.
All right.